singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do. And it's Dean Ambrose able to break free. Oh my gosh! The face! Well, that messed him all right. Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot! Look at this athleticism. High risk.
How much damage did that do?
A lot from the looks of it.
Oh, out of nowhere!
Uh-oh. That's a classic textbook maneuver.
Exactly the way it should be done.
Not today, too fast.
What a move. That's connecting with your opponent all right, like a missile hitting its target.
No kidding, bullseye!
And the turnbuckle does the damage.
Look at the attack here.
Oh, man, talk about a direct hit.
Dean Ambrose can go stride for stride with any superstar in WWE, no matter how big or small. Ambrose launches a frenzied assault on opponents that combines brawling, air assaults, and submissions.
Well, Michael, what makes the attacks you mentioned even more deadly for an opponent is that Dean Ambrose is one of the most unconventional superstars we've ever seen. No one knows what he's going to throw at any opponent next. Oh, man, what a shot.
And once again, we see a return to the specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works.
Yeah, if it keeps working, keep working. Wow, I cannot believe Dean Ambrose got out of that one.
Look out.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Look at this. There's absolutely no wasted motion in this attack. Dean Ambrose's range of skills certainly venture into the unusual, but the attacks and strategies helped Ambrose become the longest reigning United States champion in WWE history with a 351-day championship reign. That's the third longest ever if you include the title's history in WCW and the NWA. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Oh, look out.
Great counter. Oh, man, you take a shot like that, and you feel it for weeks. I have a feeling we're going to see several more demonstrations like that before the night's over. You know, Dean Ambrose looks a little unhinged, and I won't argue that. But when you see Ambrose dismantle his opponents with speed, high-flying attacks, and all sorts of violence, there's no doubt that there's definitely a method to his madness.
Oh, going to the top, high risk.
Look how slow he is to recover here. That was, oh man, from the high red. Not a lot of spring left in his step right now. He's in full-on attack mode now.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down. There it is, the Steiner screwdriver.
Pass me one of those hammers. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
People have been wanting to see these guys go at it for a long time, and by the sound of this crowd, I think they're getting what they wanted.
A reversal from Ambrose. Oh, that was slick. He wants this battle decided inside the ring.
And that's why he's such a great athlete, such an important superstar.
Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
Wow, he's still down after that.
Uh-oh.
The F5. This one's over.
You're right, Cole. Nobody gets up from an F5.
Makes the cover.
1, 2, 3. Oh, wow, what a win. Let's take a look back at what exactly happened during this one. Let's see what happened during that incredible matchup.
Here's your winner, the bad guy, Brock Austin.
Welcome back to the show. This is my guest tonight. Let's talk about Brock Lesnar. With all that's been going on between you and him, what are your thoughts on him?
I'm going to squash him. He has no business being in the ring with me. He'll know at the pay-per-view when I'm standing right in front of him. He's going to learn that he has no way out, that he is stuck in a ring with someone who can destroy him in a matter of seconds.
There you have it. Back to you, Cole.
Hey, wait a minute. Is that? It is! Look who's coming out here!
This isn't his match, but it looks like he's got a bone to pick with one of the superstars.
Yeah, and he doesn't look too happy to see him either. Did you hear the trash talk between them? I don't think he's going to stay focused in this match.
These two superstars are at a standoff here. Wait a minute.
He needs to stay focused here. He shouldn't turn his back to his opponent during a match. Oh, or that happens.
Please welcome my guest tonight. Let's talk about Brock Lesnar. Do you feel like your rivalry with him is heating up?
I think it is. It's the only way this goes down. We're both at the top of our games, pushing each other to the limit. This is only the beginning, and the WWE Universe is going to get to see both of us rise to the top in one of the most anticipated matches ever.
There you have it. Back to you guys.
Let's just call it for what it is, an all-out brawl. This match is not an impressive display of holds. This is a war where two men are going to attempt to tear each other limb from limb and pulverize one another beyond recognition. And King, we have a front row seat.
He's got him hooked. The shoulders are...
Oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder up.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything.
Quick thinking to avoid that. When Sheamus makes his way to the ring, even if it's to conduct an interview, he's always ready for battle. The crowd jumps to their feet at the calling of his name because they know the Celtic Warrior is waiting to dish out enormous amounts of punishment. I wonder what Austin is thinking at this point of the match.
That's someone who gets it. Someone who knows the value of hard work and dedication.
These competitors will always be looking to unleash their finishing maneuver, and when that happens, the complexion of the match can change in a heartbeat.
You're right about that. The entire match can end in a heartbeat if somebody hits their big move. Oh, out of nowhere! You talked about this before, Cole, but it's pretty impressive that when the audience knows Sheamus is making his way to the ring, they wait to see whose head's going to get knocked off. You think that means Sheamus has a reputation for handing out a beating or two? Or three? Well, I do. He's absolutely relentless here. I'm not sure I can watch this.
9. And he's heading back in.
I can't blame him. Nothing good is going to happen out here on the floor.
Not today. Too fast.
Oh, wait. Nice reversal. Attacking from the top. Look out!
Oh, I think this man means business. When you talk about someone's reputation preceding them, that certainly applies to the Great White Sheamus. Standing at 6'4" and weighing around that 270-pound mark, Sheamus can issue a hellacious assault like no other WWE superstar. And it's something the fans just can't wait to see.
Well, Cole, it's something the fans wait to see, and it's something they expect. The audience and the WWE superstars know that even if Sheamus is on the receiving end of an opponent's offense, the Celtic Warrior can get right back on the attack at any moment. Watch it!
Going toe-to-toe here. Scaling the turnbuckles.
Getting some air here.
I need some too after sitting next to you. Heads for the top rope.
And Sheamus unloads.
The Great White Sheamus is as rough and tough as they come. He brings an inner grit from the streets of his home, Dublin, Ireland, that has translated to amazing success here in WWE. Sheamus has never backed down from a fight in his life, and he's not going to start now.
Well, you don't get a moniker like the Celtic Warrior by taking fights that are easy victories. Michael, the intensity that Sheamus brings to every match is something you can feel from the moment he enters the arena. And trust me, it's something his opponents feel when that bell rings.
That did a lot more than rattle someone's cage.
Yeah, I think that rattled his brain.
And there's the reversal. Quick thinking to avoid that.
The crab is cinched in. The knee is torqued, putting the back in a lot of trouble.
And there's the release. What's going to happen now?
I'm scared to ask.
Sheamus has given a beating and taken one here tonight. Whether you want to admit it or not, the Celtic Warrior's ability to fight is like no other and can keep him alive.
What a counter that was!
King, we've talked about the fire inside Sheamus along with the power and intensity he brings to the ring with him every night. He likes to do things within the guidelines of the WWE rulebook, but if an opponent decides to go in a different direction, he can certainly fight fire with fire. There's going to be a lot of offense in this match.
Wouldn't have it any other way. That's what I love to see. Oh, out of nowhere. He's busted wide open. Well, you said it, Cole. Listen, Sheamus is looking for tough challenges and the best competition. That's why he's here in WWE. Sheamus has a fury that he will unleash on his opponents that includes being one bro kick away from a victory. That's it. He's out.
And into the cover. 1, 2. These guys are giving it absolutely everything they've got.
They're not holding anything back, and I love it.
And Sheamus reverses it.
Finding a groove here. On the kidneys. That was a thing of beauty. Just amazing. He's got the shoulders down, Cole.
This could be it.
What a tremendous victory. Oh, what a spectacular match. Let's take a look at some of the big highlights. Oh, they threw. Let's take a look at some of the big highlights.
Here's your winner, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a very...